then that bitch mine. Really ain't waste no time. Really gotta go and get it done. Get the pack kit, flip it outside. March out, I can show you how to grind. Pull one for my dead homies. A lot of money, put a whole pie. Wanna learn how to try right? I can teach you how to try right. I can show you how to try right. Had a tool, but her ass nice. Bet she take it for a damn price. Wanna learn how to try right? I can teach you how to try right. Yeah.
We are here on set on another episode of Address It. I'm your host, Malik Elamine. We got Jazzy here today. How you doing, Jazzy?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm glad you could make it. Should we get right into it or what?
Let's do it.
Your energy, man. That's one thing that's glaring with you. They gonna know when you come in the room. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that. You always been like that? I've
always been like that since a kid. I just always been like an energetic person. I've always wanted love. So I think I like making people happy. So I've always just wanted to come in and make everybody feel good. Everybody, have a good time.
But when you have high energy, how is it when you're down though? Is it the exact opposite?
The total opposite. And I think that's what I've been dealing with this year. Mm-hmm. Like, just dealing with everything I've dealt with as far as grief. And just, it's like when you lose people, you kind of lose a piece of yourself. So just finding my new version. So it's very bad when I'm down. Like people think like, I don't know. It's so bad. And I'm so used to being just like a happy, energetic person. So it's very different. It comes off as anger sometimes.
Yeah. What do you do for that though? Like your mental health and things?
Trying to do therapy, staying consistent with that. And lately I've been getting into God. Okay. So that relationship with him has definitely been helping my mental.
You say grief. You dealt with a lot of grief over this year.
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Starting with my grandma first. She raised me. She was one of the people who raised me. And that hit me hard just because, my mom had me at 16, so I grew up with my grandma. I was in shelters with her, Mary Jo's. We went, I went everywhere with her. So losing her, that was a huge part, of why I just went silent for a while. As well as, a month later, I lost my child's father. So that took a big toll on me. Mm. And just dealing with dealing with somebody being murdered in your family, and then in a city that you still live in, it's tough because you got to deal with getting back comfortable with going outside, getting back comfortable with just not having that person around. On top of that, being my child's father. Yeah. So it's been tough trying to, get my mental back right for my child first. So that's why I kind of put a lot of stuff on the back burner.
So how does that affect your music, though? Did that make you not want to do it, or?
It did make me not want to do it because mentally I felt I wasn't in a strong place. And like I said, this was the first time it being so close to me. I just didn't feel okay for a while. And what I was talking about, before, take the nigga money, da-da-da-da. I kind of wanted to change that, change what I was talking about a little bit. I still talk, I'm still going to talk my stuff, but just kind of really just change what I'm talking about. The gun violence, the hate, the single mothers having to raise their kids alone due to gun violence in their city. And it's just so much that made me just want to just not rap or write about that type of stuff right now.
So, right now, when should we be expecting music from you, though?
I've been writing.
Okay.
So I was thinking of dropping a 5-song EP next month.
Okay.
And that's just I'm gonna talk my stuff a little bit, and then I'm also going to, just talk about what I've been going through and express it in the right way. Because I want to be able to come off in the right way. I want it to sound right to myself first, and then I'm gonna just give it to everybody else. Because it ain't really about me wanting to sound right to the public, but if it's genuinely coming from my heart, then I'm gonna want to drop it. And so I haven't really been able to write. I've been having writer's block, focusing on just my life, my lifestyle. I like nice stuff, so trying to maintain that and just getting more. So, and that gives me more to write about. So, so I'm like, let me focus on that. Let me try to change up what I'm doing in my real life so I can have something different to speak about.
Yeah. But when did music start for you? Making music?
It's so crazy because it was like up and down, like back and forth. So it started kind of when I was younger. I used to have like all of our family used to just be in the kitchen rapping, laughing. And then, I would say when I was like 20-something, 20s, in my early 20s, I really started just vibing, and it's a lot of great people in my city who actually pushed me to help me do more, like as far as music, because we like everybody's like, let's hone this energy into something. Mm-hmm. So like I started rapping and
hone what? Just your energy
in general, like everything, like my whole personality, everything I put on the songs, that's really me. I'm just like that. I'm all over the place, just silly, goofy, jazzy. So like I started rapping for real, with my manager Q. Shout out to Q, that's my dog. And he was my first manager, and we just went in the studio and played with it. And that was like in my early 20s. So after that, I just kept but I didn't really like say I wanted to do music. It just kind of happened for me. I just used to just write and then, yeah.
So right now you say you're taking it seriously?
I wouldn't say that.
What would you say?
I would say I really love music. I love everything about it. I know that I'm really a talented person when it comes to my music. I just feel like I'm focused on like real life stuff right now. And that's kind of, I'm using it as an excuse too. But I just, I'm trying to get my real estate license right now. I'm trying to focus on just having more because I feel like I'm gonna be able to talk about more, like I said before.
How many songs what was your first songs? Well, let me ask, was Perk Dick one of your first recorded songs?
No.
How many songs you had before that?
I had like 2 or 3 other songs before that.
Okay.
And I worked with Jay Estate on those. I think I don't know if Come With It came before or after Perk Dig, but I did my first song when I recorded in a studio Northeast. It was probably, I forgot the name of the song, but I was in kind of like a girl group with this other female.
It was just 2 of y'all?
It was just 2 of us, yeah.
Okay.
So Perk Dick wasn't my first song, no.
Okay. So how did that happen though? Because that song, that's a big song.
It is.
It's a hit.
It is a huge song. I was dropping freestyles on Facebook originally, and Drake, I was going to say, John Ray hit me up on Facebook like, hey, I want you on this song. So I was just like driving, heading home from like getting just outside, mind my business, hustling. And I started writing, and I wrote that song. I wrote my verse in like, no, not the song. Shout out to John Ray. I wrote my verse in like an hour, not even, but like I wanted it to sound right. So I was just kept going back over it. And yeah, it just happened. He wrote me before he did he dropped the challenge. He already wrote me. So I already knew that was coming out. So I was just kind of like waiting on the actual song to drop.
So he came to you, he came like, look, I need you to do this.
Yep, he inboxed me like, hey, I want you on this song. And the first thing I wrote him back was spit that perk out and go toe to toe.
Spit that perk out and go toe to toe. You talking that shit, better show me some. This pussy so good, I don't need a pee.
When I heard it, I don't do perks or nothing like that. So when I heard it, I was like, you trying to talk that shit? I'm like, let me figure out a way I can come on this song and not sound so like I'm just popping perks with the nigga. So I was like, spit that perk out and go toe to toe. I swear that was the first thing I wrote him back, and then after that I just started writing.
So I mean, after that song though, do you feel like follow-up pressure?
I did. I felt it so bad, and that was another reason probably why I haven't dropped anything. Yeah. Because I was like, dang, what do I follow that with? Like, how can I come? And I wanted to come strong for my city because I love my city. So it was a lot of pressure, definitely.
So you talk about managers. So is Q still your manager? No,
Q's not my manager. He's doing his Firehouse thing. Shout out to him for that and his team over there. I'm not being managed right now by anyone, but I was managed for a few years, like 3, 4, by Mayhem, Mr. Mayhem. Mm-hmm. And he was amazing, an amazing manager, amazing support system. Like, he was just really a dope person to me in that field.
I mean, is it necessary to have a manager?
At this point in my life, no.
Why
Because I can handle all my stuff right now until I get to where it's like overflowing right now. So right now in my career, no, I don't need a manager.
But is management what really pushed you to make your music?
No.
No?
And although I'm not going to say my manager did not try, because when I was with Mayhem and MMG, he pushed me a lot to make music. He didn't do it in a way that made me feel uncomfortable, but it was just he was trying to get me back motivated, and I just couldn't. So I feel like it has to be with you. It has to be within you. It has to be your hustle, your grind, if you want to do it and make it happen.
Yeah. But you and Mayhem, that was a management and a relationship though, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How was that though? How did that go? I mean, are things tougher that way or?
Very.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I don't recommend it. Don't do it. I'm not saying it like it can't be done. I'm just saying it in a sense of it take away the focus of what you're really trying to do. Mm-hmm. An artist is
being
image.
In a relationship with your manager.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Art is an image and a persona and what you're trying to show the world. Although it's really you, it's also something you're trying to build and grow. So I feel like when you're in a relationship with a person, a lot of that could get pushed to the back burner when it comes to dealing with different males in the industry or, like your connections. Like I said, my first manager was a man. So it's hard. And my first manager, I never did anything with him, never messed with them. We never had that type of, like I was just talking to my best friend yesterday. She was like, I feel like that's one of the main people who was really just trying to push your career and wasn't trying to go to that next level. Not saying that, that's what all men do, but yeah. So it definitely hinders your career, I feel like, having your mixing business with pleasure.
Yeah. So you just decide to what, pleasure?
I'm single.
So you're done with business and pleasure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still gonna handle business. But right now, like I said, I'm trying to get my real estate license and leave my child with some stuff for real. And then when I get into that flow of like, okay, I'm making it happen, I'm getting it done, I feel like that's where like I said, I was on the road when I wrote that verse to Perk, and I was getting money and I was just focused. I feel like, yeah, also as a young woman coming up, relationships can be a bit much to handle, to try to juggle, trying to have a relationship and come up right now. So I just need to focus on one thing, which is my success, my career, myself, and yeah.
I mean, what type of woman would you describe yourself as? I mean, from the music, from your lyrics.
I'm dope.
Okay.
I am so dope. I love me. I'm a really good person. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying, like this past year has been tough on me, and I feel like a lot of people took away the negative from that. But grief hits everybody differently, and I felt like I handled most of it with grace. A lot of the things that happened to me behind closed doors, people don't know about, only if you're a close friend. Just like as far as my negatives, the negative things I did with my grief. So I think I'm a dope woman. I think I'm a cool mom. I think I'm just the overall good person. I want to see everybody win. I don't have no hate in my heart towards nobody. I don't have no beef with nobody. I'm not hating on nobody. All of that. Yeah. Like I want to see everybody win. If a lot of the things with me in this city and people, they think it's about behind a man or, they don't really know me. Like, and I have a strong personality, so it can come off as intimidating versus coming to try to get to know me and understanding like I'm strong, you strong too. We don't have to dim each other's light to be in the same room. So yeah, I'm dope. I'm cool. Yeah, all of that.
Dope. Okay. Unrelated to music, what is a man's role in a relationship?
Provider, protector, friend. Shoot. You gotta be a strong man. I just feel like you gotta be able to lead your family. Headstrong, everything. can't be letting women and everybody else come into your relationship. You can't let the society and the public get in your relationship, people's opinions. You
So
gotta
just
be real
strong-minded, protector, provider.
Yes.
Okay.
All of that.
Okay. Could you be in an open relationship?
No.
No.
Never. I'm too stingy. What's mine is mine. I want him to myself. If I ever listen, no. Nope.
If you ever.
If I ever if I was ever with a man and he was with somebody else, I didn't know about it. Yeah.
Okay. Today, did you check out that Women of 22 Mount Rushmore?
No, I didn't.
You did not see that?
Is it Minnesota?
Yeah, it's Minnesota Women of 2022.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Who was on there?
Let me go to it. Hottest female artist of 2022. It was Cha Chocolate, Carson Blue, Enzy Rose, and Nikita. You like that lineup?
I do. That's pretty cool. I don't know one of them, but I
Which
know
one?
the NZ Rose person.
Okay.
Yeah. But Akita, whew, she's so hard. She's so hard. I love her. She's so freaking hard. Her delivery, her cadence. Cha's hard too. Carson, they all got they got it.
What would you say the difference is between you and them, as far as music? Why are you not on that list?
Because I ain't been dropping.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
All right.
Yeah. I ain't been dropping. I ain't been making music. I ain't been,
Yeah.
But I feel like I am one of those females who was one of the first to really start doing it here. Rapping early, making videos and stuff like that. Before I started doing it, I didn't really know about anybody else, so I just think that I, myself, learned about the rap scene through me. So, yeah.
All right. Where did the narrative come that you don't write your own music?
My delivery, my flow, the stuff I say.
So that's not true, though?
Nope.
You write
not true. I write my own music.
Okay. So we waiting on you for some music. So you say 5-song EP?
5-song EP next month.
Okay. Let me see. I want to talk about Jay Estate. You made a post recently about Jay Estate. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that.
It's just so funny. I was just so upset because, like I said, I ain't been making music, so I really ain't had no reason to be upset, but I just felt a little hurt because Jay Estate was one of those people, like I said, who was really helpful during my coming up and me starting music in my career. I felt like he cut my verse off in the Target Center. That's one of the biggest platforms, and he messed with me. He don't really know, him and John Ray don't really mess around. They not really friends. Jay Estate didn't help me move before. He didn't. All my studio sessions with him has been free. Never paid for a studio session with him. So I just felt like since, I got in my relationship, like I said, a lot of people been forgetting about me and just trying to be funny, need some attention. Stuff like that.
So that's what you meant by it's conflicts with your relationship.
Yeah.
And management, it block you from certain.
Yeah, because you hear in the streets, you hear somebody saying this about this, or you hear somebody you hear everything. People don't like everybody. Everybody don't like everybody. Jay Estate don't like everybody. He say he the gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? He has that personality. So when you got a team, say for instance, I'm with MMG, I'm rocking with Mayhem and John Ray. If somebody don't like Mayhem and John Ray at the time, then I don't like them either. You know what I'm saying? It was a team thing. So if anybody has something to say about John Ray, oh, he this or that song ain't no hit. Jay Estate has said that before, that Perk ain't no hit and all this other stuff and stuff like that. But then it turned around, start playing our stuff, and then, I don't know. I just feel like people is wild. That's all I'm gonna just say with that. People is wild.
I mean, so now Well, let me. You said so now you're MMG no more.
That's the family, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing my own thing.
Okay.
For sure.
So I mean, now it should be all good then, right? You and Jay Estate.
No,
I mean, or people
just
like that,
feel
I should say.
I just feel like he should have played my song in the Target Center, and that's not what friends do.
So you really just hurt more than anything.
I'm hurt. You're gonna have to come see me about it. This is my city. Yeah, Mr. Gatekeeper. So yeah.
How does being in a relationship, because you talk about losing your child's father, how does going through that and being in a relationship, how does that work? Or not work, how is it? How was that experience?
Going through a relationship and
Like being in a relationship while you lose your child's mother?
Oh,
is it tough to do that? A child's father, child's father.
Yeah, it is tough because then you got to deal with like how I grieved for my child's father. It wasn't nobody gonna tell me how to do it. Yeah. So if I wanted to post 30 pictures of him a day, cry all day, I was gonna do it. Nobody can ever tell me what to do. I hate that stigma too, like people running me or telling me how to move or what to do or how to go. I'm really jazzy, and yeah, it was tough. But at the end of the day, I feel like Mayhem handled it perfect. Like, it would be days we lived in Shakopee, and he would just, like, you know, let me have, like, right after it happened, he would just let me have the house to myself for a little bit. And it wasn't like, oh, I'm just going to leave you here. It was like, take a little time to get yourself together, because I needed it. Like, I didn't want to be around nobody else. I didn't want, besides my child. Like, he would leave me and Rezzy. But I didn't want to be around him. So I feel like, and then it was nights I cried in bed and I'm just crying and he held me. So I feel like he handled it perfect. Like sometimes, you know, he said little things that probably, because, you know, it can be a bit much on a man. Seeing your woman crying over another person that she loved, you know. But also the maturity and the grown man in him was like, this is still her child's father. You know, I have to raise my baby by myself now. I have to think about how my child is going to feel for the rest of her life, not having him at weddings and her, you know, prom and things like that. So, yeah, I feel like he handled it perfect. Yeah. That's my dog, for real. Sure. He get on my nerves, but that's my dog.
So, I mean, you talk about, like, I guess your anxiety of just going outside and stuff, you know?
It's terrible.
Right.
I have really bad anxiety now. Just because, like, shit, even after, like, things happen, it's just females were still attacking me. Like, females was attacking me over music and stuff like that, and it's just so many nasty, evil people out here. Like, I just don't get it. And I don't understand how people ever think they gonna win with hate. Like, and it ain't even just, oh, she's hating on me. It's like you really have a hate in your heart to go target a person and you know they going through all of that. Like, it's just sometimes to just leave some people alone. Like, let them be. Like, shit, she got enough problems. That's what you should be saying in your head. Like, she going through enough. She dealing with, you know, she hurt enough. Yeah. So, yeah, and then the men in the city, like, you know, it just, ugh. But, it's more love in my city than hate for me. So I try to look at that and focus on that. But just being in public places, you don't know who's this or who's that or who don't like who, because I'm not no gang-banging ass female. I'm a grown-ass woman. I have a child. I'm not into the streets. I don't, you know, like, I ain't playing that game with nobody. I don't gang-bang. So, yeah, it gives me bad anxiety.
This past year, I believe, a few lives back and forth. You and another female rapper. Mm-hmm. I think I seen her do one with, what's she do one with? Lake Street, live on Lake Street. Mm-hmm. Bankrolls. Mm-hmm. What was that about?
Well.
Or you know what, how did that start?
Well, she was Mayhem's first artist. Mm-hmm. I didn't know nothing about that. Like I said, I didn't care about music. That's why I ain't trying to disrespect or come at no female when I say I didn't know about nobody rapping here, because I was doing my own thing. I didn't know about nobody on the music scene. I seen her perform one time, at a show, and I was there with Twista and his entourage, so I wasn't really focused on who she was there with or how she did it. So she must have felt like after her and Mayhem stopped working together, and he came to me, Mayhem came to me trying to be like, shit, since this ain't working, you want to do, like, I want to help you with your music. Can we do this, da-da-da? And I'm like, shit, hell yeah, help me. It ain't like, I really needed it. It was just like, shit, it's good to have somebody around for just with extra help. Like,
motivation, right?
Motivation. It was motivation.
Yeah.
And so I guess she didn't like that, and she took it upon herself. She blocked me. Mind you, this girl was writing me. We was finna go to the gym together. We was like, all of this stuff. And she just got mad about that because Mayhem posted that I was with MMG now, and she blocked me and all this other stuff. Then all the rumors started, all the lies started, and I'm just like, I don't really know you. Like, I really don't know that girl. And it's just like when I was saying, she was writing me on Facebook on some let's go to the gym, let's be, because like I said, I'm a woman's woman. I'm gonna be cool with anybody. I ain't got no beef with y'all. So yeah, let's go to the gym. If you wanna go motivate and uplift each other, let's go to the gym. But other than that, we didn't know each other besides Facebook. We never met each other, and been hanging around each other. So it was just kind of weird how that escalated to that. And yeah, I don't know what their relationship was besides music. Maybe that's probably why. And yeah, she tried to I'm very territorial. She tried to walk up on my dude one time while I was there and talking about somebody to talk to you by yourself. And I said, no, you can talk to us together. And things escalated from there. She done ran up on me in clubs before. That didn't end well for her.
Did y'all?
I really hate to talk about this, but we was at a nightclub. I just finished performing, opening up for Boosie, and I was in a club with a friend. A friend invited me over because his people was actually hosting at Monarch at the time, so it was his party he was throwing. And I went over there, and she just so happened to be there. I don't know. I didn't know she was gonna be there. I didn't know she had something there. And she walked up on me, and she just got knocked down. God don't like ugly, so she kind of muffed in my face. She was too big.
She muffed you?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So she walked up.
She walked up on me.
Muffed you.
Right after I was just grieving and going through everything I went through, muffed me. And then I guess it was like God in this hand and Harvey in this one, and she got knocked down.
What is knocked down? You pushed her down. What is knocked down?
I punched her.
And knocked her out, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I knocked her out. She didn't fall. She didn't black out, but she fell to the ground. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of people was there to vouch. I'm not no bully, so I didn't really go on the internet talking about it or discussing it until after she was, antagonizing me. So, and still then, I still don't even mention it. So, yeah. She was trying to bully me, little old me. So, yeah.
We got to talk about it on Address It. So.
Yeah.
Did y'all do music together?
We never did no music together.
Okay.
We never did no music together. I never, yeah. I've seen her before. I've seen her friends she used to hang out with, used to. And yeah, I just never had a problem with that woman. And I wish her the best. She's a good artist. She should keep working on her music. She's a good artist.
But has y'all ever been in the studio in the creative process together?
No.
No?
Never. Have you heard that?
So I just heard that she makes statements on your writing process.
She's never been in the studio with me.
Right, that's what I'm asking.
That girl, you never been in the studio with me. No, I've never been in the studio with her. So if anybody's talking about my writing process, it had to be somebody that was around me, because I do take a long time, because I take my time. I ain't no freestyle artist, and like I said, when I say something, I want it to sound right.
Right.
So I take my time.
You're a perfectionist?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That's why I ain't want to do this interview till I felt like I was mentally right. Yeah.
I'm glad you got here.
Yeah.
So when she mentions stuff like you're not writing your own music, that's all her hating?
That's her hating. She's never been around me, to be like, yeah, I seen him write this for her, and da-da-da-da. That's another reason why I say I'm to myself now to the neck, because I don't want people around me going around spreading lies and rumors and stuff like that. Like I said, the only person that's been in the studio with me, John Ray, Mayhem, Jay Estate. If a person be like, oh, I think you should say this right here, I'm gonna take it. That's any artist. That's any artist. Like you.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Know?
Is it bad to have
people pitch in or chime in and help? No, it's not. And even if I did want somebody to write a song for me, I would. I would let them. But I haven't yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been like, I need somebody to write a song for me. No, it's not happening.
Yeah. See, that's why we need to hear from you, though. You know, you got people saying that, and then we don't hear from you.
Because I'm going to let them keep talking. Like I said, I'm showing up in real life. Like, I'm trying to really have some stuff. I'm trying to really do some stuff. I ain't worried about what they saying in the streets. How they life live, how they house look, how they crib look, how they, you know what I'm saying? Just how they overall mentality and personality is. Don't worry about what I'm doing and what time I'm going to come. That's why I get so frustrated with that. Because it's like, that's not my only focus. Music was something I did for fun. You know, it came natural. When it stopped coming natural and I got to force it, then I don't want to do it. Because now it's a job. You know, I ain't getting paid yet. Right. So I'm going to chill out on it. Yeah.
I mean, back to the Perk Dick song. Do you ever feel slighted with that?
What do you mean? Like,
do people, don't give you your credit? Or
No.
enough credit?
I don't.
You don't?
I get so much love, dude. Like, so many females send me so many videos. When it first dropped, so many people show me so much love from Perk Dick. Only person I felt slighted by was Jay Estate. And that was just recently. Other than that, I don't care what nobody say. I really set on a roll and I recorded that in one take. Everybody was there and I did it. Like, I recorded it in one take. It was just natural. Like I said, it was, when it comes easy, it's way better. So yeah, I don't feel slighted. I feel like a lot of the women in my city show love women I didn't know. People come up and be like, oh, you from Perth, you know, like, so no, I don't feel slighted. I feel like only people that that says weird stuff is the people that don't like me.
All right.
And that's a lot of them. Like, damn, I ain't fucking y'all niggas. Sorry, can I say that?
You can say whatever you want.
I ain't fucking y'all niggas. I don't want them. They ain't getting enough money out here. For real. Let's talk about it. Yeah. So stop being like that. And come here, Pooh. Like, let's all just hang out. You know what I'm saying? Go do some vision boards. Get, some marshmallows by the fire.
Tell us something about Jazzy that's gonna blow our mind. We don't know. Interesting.
That's hard. What's about me? What else? I don't know.
A weird something you got, a weird, I don't know.
Everybody know I'm so dorky. I'm literally so dorky. What's something about me? I can't really think about that right now. Like, I'm just naturally like a goofy, silly person. I'm not gonna say I'm goofy, but I'm like a really silly, funny person. I like to have fun. I like to laugh, so.
Your daughter's a star.
She's a mega
star. But I guess everybody
know
that, though.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody know that.
Yeah.
You supposed to bring her with you today.
What?
You're gonna have 2 cheers. That's what I tell you.
She gonna have her moment and she gonna mess these people up. I swear, another thing
Let me get the first interview, please.
Yes. Another thing is, too, I'm putting all of that energy into Sherez. She's such a dope little human being. She's so sweet. She literally be hugging me when I'm sad and down. Today's just a bad day. We gonna have a good day tomorrow, Mom. Like, she's literally sent from heaven. God sent, for real.
For sure. Are you looking to get signed, though?
If it happened, it happened.
I mean, some people are saying you shouldn't sign to a label. Some people are saying you should be independent. What's your thoughts with that?
I would rather stay independent, but I need that money, though. A little few thousand, it comes down, 100K or something. It always helps to have a budget. It definitely helps. And it helps with your motivation. Shit, I would be writing every day. give me like 20, 50,000. I'm gonna be writing every day. That's gonna be my new job.
What if it's a bad deal though, but they still give you a nice advance?
Yeah. I don't know, cause I do have the potential to make some really amazing music. So yeah, I don't know. I would love to stay independent, but shit, like I said, it never hurts to have a little extra boost or a budget. Whether you're independent with an investor. I would rather have that, but,
Would you, Would you be Glorilla's assistant for $550 a week?
No.
No. Why not?
I got a kid. My rent is so much. Like, Lord, I just can't. But I love Glorilla. She's so hard.
It's $550 a month though. Is that a good?
I think it was a week. $550
a week. Yeah, a week. That's what I meant. But still, a week though.
2,100.
How much you give your manager?
I ain't giving. Listen, I ain't never paid nobody to be nothing around me. Listen, I ain't giving nobody nothing. Sorry. I just can't. I got a kid.
No, for sure.
I got a mouth to feed.
This might be the best time in the world though to be a woman's artist though, I feel like.
I agree. I feel like it's so many dope women coming out right now. Like I said, there's a lot of dope women in the city. That wasn't mentioned here. Like, yeah, there's a lot of dope women here.
Who you like? Who you listen to? Men or women?
In the city or just
in
the
general?
City? I like Rashanti. I like John Ray. He cold. He get on my nerves too. But that's my homie. I listen to a little bit of Lil James. That's kind of like funny to say.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, it's life. Who else do I listen to here? Who else do I like here? I like a lot of these artists here.
What about women? You didn't say any women.
I like Keita, Hollywood. I listened to a few of Chai's songs. I've heard them. I like Taylor Rue. She's a nice artist. She sings though. So, yeah.
So I mean, if you just had to put together your I don't know, top 3 in Minnesota, top 3 artists, top to bottom, everything, like from their music,
like
their image.
Like the music, the image, the look, the everything. We're gonna go with, because he's just such an OG. I just hate to say him, but Prof, you know. Prof, I'm gonna give him number 1 because he got it down pat. He learned the business, and you know, he was able to make money off of it now. Jay Plaza. I love Justin Plaza. That's hard. He's hard. And I'm gonna say Akita. Cause she got the image, she got the look, she got the flow, she got, you know, the sound, the delivery. Like I said, all of us just need a budget. We need that budget. We can push it more.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. All right. I guess the type of woman, I wanted to go back to that. But I mean, like, when I say type of woman, you know, like a wife, you know, or do you feel like a lover, you know, like, what type of woman are you?
I'm a wife, because listen, I cook. And then it's just like, I'm able to, it's like I hold myself accountable on, like, because I ain't grew up in a 2-parent household. So learning how to do that, I feel like I give myself a lot of credit because I put in a lot of effort into having that for my child and seeing that through for her, just bettering myself as a young woman. And I think that's what a wife is about, like, about being, like, you know, building your man up, making sure your family and your home is taken care of, making sure mentally everybody around you and your household is right, making sure you're loving everybody right, making sure everybody feel appreciated and like they can go after their dreams and their goals. It's so much that go into being a wife. Yeah. And like I said, I'm still learning. I'm 27. I'm still learning how to do it. But yeah, I'm going.
So would you say you're aggressive though?
I'm very aggressive. What's that? Wow, Malik.
I'm just saying, like, you're a little aggressive, you're a little mean, a little. Would you say that? Or can be?
Next question. No, okay. I am a little aggressive. I'm working on it, guys. Like I said, my sad, like I was a sad too for a while. So it can come off as anger when I really just want to be loved right by people. Like I said, there's so many nasty, mean people out here for no reason. And if y'all got to know me, y'all understand I'm just like y'all. I'm trying to come up just like y'all. I ain't there yet. I'm learning, I'm growing. And Yeah, I could be a little aggressive because I get the most backlash. Like you said, like, it's people talking about I don't write my music. Like, y'all could be talking about so much other stuff. Y'all could be talking about everything to do with y'all when y'all get around men with power or who could put you on a platform. I would never spend my time discussing the next woman in a negative light. Like, I ain't had nothing bad to say about nobody today. Like I said, I just spoke facts. So, yeah, I just feel like when women get around people who can help them and who see them doing well, they don't need to be discussing the negative. Men either. Men too, because I know it be men talking too. So I get a little aggressive.
But you know, when they talking though, that's a good thing though. It's a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
Because when they ain't
I don't like being talked about. I don't really like that. I don't like being talked about. Like,
but I'm saying, imagine when you make it to where you want to go.
I'm going to still check everybody.
You one of the people that's going to be arguing with 1.6K people in the comments?
I'm not going to argue with it. And that's another thing. A lot of the time, okay, I held my tongue for so long with everything everybody been saying to me or about me. And I hear it a lot. And how do y'all think that make me feel? Like, how do y'all think that make me feel that I'm hearing this about myself, or I'm hearing this about me, or she do this, she do that, or she on this drug, she doing that. Like, I don't like hearing it, so I feel like I hold my tongue a lot. So, heck yeah, sometimes you
heard
gotta...
that about yourself? She on this type of drug?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard people say it. I heard people, and it's not true.
What type of drug they say?
Drugs, pills, shit like that.
Why? Cause your energy?
Yeah.
So what they must say, coke or something like that?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard drugs before. And yeah, like I said, no. And people just, yeah, it's a lot. Especially, like I said, I'm really one of them females in the city that's like very known here. So, and I'm still growing. I want to still grow. I don't want to just make it in Minnesota. And I want to sell houses in New York, LA. And then I want to also rap to the people selling their house at their entry, in their doorway. Welcome to your crib. We just, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more to me than just that, so.
They gonna be waiting on that. Waiting on you to freestyle.
So yes, to answer your question, I am a little aggressive, you guys. But to everybody who know and love me, I'm working on it, because that's what being a strong young woman is about. And I want y'all to bear with me, because I've been trying. Bear with me, please.
Bear with her.
Please.
Or else, right? I'm saying, that's the look right there.
I'm kidding. But yeah.
No, I appreciate you being able to make it, though. I've been waiting to speak to you. And
I hope I said everything y'all needed.
No, for sure. But I mean, if you want to lead the people off with anything, what would you say?
I love my city. I love y'all. I got some music coming. To all my women out there fighting and battling with mental health issues, depression, anything like that. You know, some days are harder than others, but you can always get up and try again the next day and just keep trying and stay strong. Don't let these people keep you down. Don't listen to nothing. Nobody have to say negative about you. Don't let nobody keep you where you used to be. Like I said, I may have been aggressive yesterday, but Malik probably gonna call me sweet and innocent tomorrow. It's all about, you fixing yourself. And yeah. And then to my men out there, keep going too with on the music scene. Y'all been going crazy too, so yeah. Love y'all.
Appreciate you. I'm glad you could make it.
Bye, y'all.
Jazzy.
Do we stand up? Hold on, wait. And cakes and commas, though. Hold on, let's check it. Let's talk about it.
Fit check. What you doing?
It's CXC. Long live Harvo.
Yeah, move up. You gotta show the whole.
Hold on, wait, because it's like... Yeah. All that.
I ain't got no money for you. I learn how to trap. I can show you. Yeah. Ooh. Ayy, if that bitch fine, then that bitch mine. Really ain't waste no time. Really gotta go and get a dime. Get the pack kit, flip it outside. Margera, I can show you how to grind. Pull one for my dead homies. A lot of money, put a whole pie. Wanna learn how to try right? I can teach you how to try right. I can show you how to try right. Had a tool, but her ass nice. Bet you take it for a damn price. Wanna learn how to try right? I can teach you how to try right. Yeah.